What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today I'll be going through the way that I have been playing through the Bounty Hunter, which has been making me the most money, the most gold, and also the most XP for the time that I am putting into the Bounty Hunter. If you didn't already know, at the moment there is a bug if you go through this role. Sometimes when you go and complete it, go and hand in the bounty that you are supposed to go and get, you will not be getting any gold, any money, or any XP for the role itself, even though you have completed everything that it says to go and complete. This is just a bug and it kinda is annoying. Hopefully it'll get fixed in the next couple of days or even weeks. It has already been a thing for quite a while, so hopefully Rockstar knows about it. That is something that we cannot avoid as of right now, and there isn't really a way around it. It's just one of those things that does sometimes happen. But when you are getting money, the way that I will be showing you in this video is by far the best way so far. So the first thing you want to make sure you are doing is making sure that the person you go and get does not escape. You do not want to kill them because you'll be getting less money, less gold, and also less XP, so you want to make sure they're alive. The problem with them being alive though is that they do try to run away every couple of minutes, and they will break free of your lasso, even if you have the reinforced lasso. So an easy way around this is once you go and take out the camp, you can then go and keep the person alive. You then go and lasso them. Whilst they are hogtied on the floor and unable to escape and they're just wiggling around, that is when you go over to the head, you go and aim by pressing the left trigger, and then all you have to do is go and press B or circle depending on your console, and you just need to keep doing that until you knock them out. Yes, I know it is completely brutal, but this way they will never ever try to escape because they are just unable to escape. This isn't a thing where they'll be knocked out for say a couple minutes, they'll wake up and then they'll try a couple minutes to break free. No, they are completely knocked out for the whole bounty until you go and hand it in. This will also allow you to go and do other things later on. The second tip is to go and make sure you loot every single body, everyone that you go and kill. Make sure you loot their bodies because it does give you some very good rewards. Before this update, I was still telling you to go and loot bodies because there was a chance of you going to get a treasure map. Even though the chances of getting a treasure map were very slim, it was still very much worth it because if you did get a treasure map, you're getting round about 1 gold bar and round about $100. Now with the new summer update, there are a lot more items in the game where you can go and get gold teeth, you can go and get collectibles, you can also go and get animal parts for looting bodies. So there's a lot more stuff within the world of Red Dead, which means it's 100% worth it to go and loot bodies. It does not take too long, especially now. Since the update, they have sped up these looting animations, which means you do not pat them down. All you do is kneel down and then just stand back up again. It takes less than a second to go and loot a body, and you can get yourself a lot of stuff out of it. So definitely go and loot every single body that you come across. The third thing you want to make sure you are doing is waiting until the last 2 minutes of the bounty to go and hand them in. These bounty missions work very similar to stranger missions and dynamic events, which we managed to go and figure out on the first day. The longer it takes to go and do one of these missions, the more money, the more gold, and the more XP you get. If you wait until the last 2 minutes, you can go and get 450 bounty XP, you can go and get $18, and you can go and get 32 gold nuggets. Whereas if you go and complete it in the last 3 minutes, you'll be making a lot less. You could also do what I do, which is still wait until the last 30 seconds. The reason I wait for the last 30 seconds is because I make sure I definitely go and get the most money, most gold, and also most XP, but I also go off and do other things. So that way, even though it's another 1 minute 30, I'm still making money in that time where I'm going off doing a bit of hunting. And that brings me to the fourth point. The fourth tip is whilst you are waiting for the last 2 minutes to go and complete the bounty, definitely go off and do a bit of hunting. Now this is the main reason why I said about point 1 to go and knock the bounty out, because now you do not have a problem whilst you are hunting or going off to do different things of having to worry about the person on the back of your horse trying to escape. This way you can go off and hunt as many different animals as you want, get as many different deers, pronghorn bucks, bisons, cougars, whatever it is, you can go and skin them and put those hides on the back of your horse. Unfortunately, you cannot go and put a carcass there because you have already got that NPC, you have got that bounty on the back of your horse, so you can't put a carcass there, but you can get as many different hides as possible, as well as you can go and store stuff within your satchel. Now this itself doesn't really benefit the bounty hunter, but you are trying to wait until the last 2 minutes to go and hand it in, and whilst you're waiting for that timer to go down, you might as well be doing something, and you can't really do that much for the bounty hunter within this time. So instead you're actually going to be doing something for the trader, which is getting as many different animal parts as possible. As soon as the bounty has been finished and you've completed it in the last 2 minutes, that is when you can go and head over to your camp and go and hand in the different animal parts that you've managed to go and collect. That way you'll you'll be making money at the camp business, and that will be going off in the background whilst you will be working as the bounty hunter. Similar to hunting, you can always go and pull out your metal detector if you are a high enough rank as a collector, and you can just always have that out whilst you are riding around. That way you can go and find different arrowheads as well as different coins, and you can also go and make money that way. Either way though, the point I'm trying to make is whilst you're waiting for that timer to go down, definitely go and do something that can go and make you money, gold or XP in other ways. Depending where you are located as well, sometimes you can also go and do dynamic events whilst you have the bounty on your back, so always keep an eye out for those. The fifth and final tip I have for you guys is to go and get the bounty as quickly as possible. Now definitely don't hand it in straight away like I said earlier for point 3, but you do want to quickly get there and quickly get the bounty, because that way you can then quickly go off and do the other things like hunting, dynamic event, maybe even collecting. It all depends what you want to go and do, but definitely going over there and quickly either taking out the camp, killing everyone, looting their bodies and then quickly getting out is going to be more beneficial than taking your time to go over there to then go and get the bounty, to try and plot how you're going to go about this in a stealthy way. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't give you any more money, doesn't give you any more gold, doesn't give you any more XP. You want to quickly go in there, go and kill everyone, go and loot their bodies, go and get the bounty, go and lasso them, go and knock them out, and then get the hell out there. In some situations now, this does also have a disadvantage, is that you can also go beside a convoy, go and pull out your lasso, go and lasso the bounty, and then just ride away, dragging them behind. That way you can also go and do that without the other NPCs seeing you, like I do in this example. They didn't really notice me. Sometimes they fired some shots, but then they just carried on with the convoy and didn't really care that I managed to go and get the person I needed to go and get. Yes, it does have the disadvantage of I'm now not able to go and loot their bodies, but if I was focusing more on as a trader, I can quickly go and get that person, quickly go and ride off, go and lasso them, go and knock them out, and then I can quickly go and ride to a location where I can do as much hunting as possible for maybe 8, maybe 7 minutes until the timer goes down and it's time for me to go and hand them in. But anyway guys, that is the process that I have been doing as the bounty hunter. This has been giving me a lot of XP, a lot of money, and also a lot of gold. Yes, there is the problem of sometimes you do not get those rewards for going to hand in a bounty. Like I said at the beginning, at the moment there is no way around that, and hopefully Rockstar will fix that in the next couple of weeks. But anyway guys, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of these tips, as well as have you got any more tips to go and play as a bounty hunter to get the most out of it for the time you put in? But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.